Okay, hi guys. Welcome back to the next video that I've indicated to you earlier. Yeah, okay. So when you refer to my first video, okay, I've indicated the basic structure of SPSS, in which we only talk about three um, different segmentations of structures. Yeah, okay. One, we talk about the sort of rows. Okay, rows will be representing the values and the columns will be representing the variable names. Okay, also called as a variables. Okay, right. And then we looked into the qualitative and quantitative variables. Okay, right. Naturally speaking, yeah, quantitative variables are variables that are being expressed in the form of numbers. Okay, right. Qualitative is usually expressed in the form of statements, okay, so called as a string. But when it comes to quantitative investigations, so say about the fact of investigating the associations or to examine the differences between the exam scores, let's say, yeah, okay. So when it comes to numbers, okay, somehow or other we need to modify the structures of statements into numbers. Okay, that is where the coding will come into effect. Yeah, okay. So right now the variables that can be quantifiable in the form of numbers are what we classified as nominal and ordinal here. Okay, right. The values without orders or ranking being classified as the nominal. Okay, but the values with the ordering or ranking is being classified as the ordinal. Yeah, okay. So we already gone through that in our previous video. Okay, today I'm like to share small portions of SPSS before we get into in depth into the structures. Okay, okay. Say for example, okay, in this case you have seen here testing one, right? Okay, let me put up a numbers here. I'm putting up it's 20, it's 30. Okay, so you observe the number of observations that you're putting up over here is 2. Okay, and then this is the data view. Yeah, okay. So if we go to the variable view, okay, here testing 1 numeric 11 testing. Okay, this is something that we have gone through earlier. Okay, we refer to the measurement, right? There are 3 measurements over here. Let's say if I'm not very sure what sort of measurement that I'm planning to put it, right? So what I'm going to do now is, okay, let's say if I'm going to go for nominal, right? Okay, so over here, if you click on data view, click on the data, right? And then define the variable properties. Click on this, yeah? Okay, again, yeah? Okay, so click on the data, right? And then look for define variable properties. Okay, it will take you to this dialog box, yeah? Okay, so use these facilities to label variable values and so on. Okay, right. So that's the reason why I'm asking you to go through this here. Okay, because this will be useful if you're not sure about the type of measurements that you're planning to use. Okay, so over here you get back to this, click on this. Okay, right. So nothing to change. Okay, just leave it as it is. Okay, so click on continue. Right, so it will take you to this part of it. Okay, current variable that you're putting up is testing 1. The label that you put it up is testing 1. Measurement label is nominal. That's what you have put in. Okay, right. A numeric. Okay, so now you see if we go for suggest. Okay, you see variable here is testing 1. Current measurement level is nominal, right? Suggested level is nominal, still nominal, right? The reason being is you only have 2 values over here, right? So more or less it can meaning to say it can fix up the sort of a portions that you're dealing with 2 different values only. That is a fixed values. Okay, but let's say we close this up, we cancel this up, right? We cancel this up as well. Right, now let's say if I'm getting to 45, 35, 60, 62, 63. Okay, right, let me stop at the 7. Yeah, so now I'm having observations of about 7. Yeah, 7 observations. Okay, so now I'll click on the data again, go to define variable properties. Okay, now click on this, drag it over to the right hand side. So continue. So over here you are seeing the same thing that you have seen just now, but the only thing here is you have to suggest. You have to click on suggest. Okay, here if you observe, there's a difference here. Okay, right. Variable testing one, the one that you have entered is actually a nominal one. Okay, but the suggested level is actually a scale. Okay, why do they classify as a scale? Here you see there are no fixed values here. The variables are sort of the values are changing, right? So we observe here you have 20, 30, 45, 35, 60, 62. So it's not a fixed value. So therefore the suggested one will be scale. Okay, right. So these are some of the things that you could work out. Yeah, because let's say if you're not sure whether you're on the right track or not, this is a way for you to identify it. Even though you put it up as nominal thing, if you refer, let me go back to the previous one. Yeah, so I'll cancel this off. You go to a variable view, it's still being classified as a nominal one. Okay, but the moment you go through this part, right, a data define variable properties, right, we go to this part and then continue. Right, over here you just click on suggest. So here there's a difference here. Current measurement level is nominal, the one that you have entered within the features within the variable view, right? Okay, now the suggested level is scale because you are talking about continuous. There is a movement within the values or between the values as well. Okay, so click on continue. Now this is a way of you identifying it. Yeah, okay. So guys, hope to catch up with you in the next video. Yeah, thank you.